I kept myself in a living purgatory for years. And once I came to this revelation, I was actually able to get out of it and move on with my life. But I feel like a lot of people are caught in the same situation that I was in, and I want to know if you resonate with this. I found myself in this spot in life where I knew I needed to make a change. I was tired of the situation I was living in. Like, I could feel it in my soul that something needed to change. But at the same time, I was not willing to take the risk that was needed to actually bring about the changes, even though I knew what it was. I kept trying like temporary fixes or just, I don't know, just things I knew that was like, it felt like I was moving in the right direction, but in my heart, I knew that it was never going to get me out of the spot that I was in. When I eventually got to a point where I was like, all right, I know what I need to do, and I'm willing to actually take the risk and do what's necessary to get out of my current situation, I was liberated from that purgatory. Like, I was no longer stuck, and I was moving towards my ultimate goals. And for me, I was trapped in the car industry, auto industry. I worked on cars for years, then I started selling service at a car dealership. And I hated every bit of it. And there's not 1 ounce of me that wanted to be doing what I was doing. But I was also not willing to take a big enough risk to be able to remove myself from that situation. And for probably 4, 5, 6 years, I was just caught making, checkers moves when a chess move is what needed to be made. And I eventually came to the realization that I needed to do something drastically different if I wanted drastic changes to my life and the circumstances that I was in. And for me, it was investing into myself. It was starting a business. It was putting money on the line. It was putting myself out there on camera, on social media, and really just saying, I don't give a fuck what anyone else thinks about what I'm doing, but I will no longer remain stuck where I am. It all seemed risky as shit. But then when I actually did it, I realized that I was making a mountain out of a molehill. And it really wasn't all that risky. Like, putting a couple $1,000s into a business is not that risky. Committing to making changes to do better for myself was not that risky. The biggest risk that I was taking the whole time was remaining in that living purgatory that I allowed myself to be in. So whatever it is that you want to change, right? If you feel stuck right now, take the risk. Like, the risk isn't as big as the risk of just staying where you are now, stuck in purgatory while being alive. It's not too late to break out of it.